Capricorn, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your career reading for the end of May right through to the end of June 2022. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details, and I'll never ask you for personal details either. So if anyone masquerading as me asks you for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful. There's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Capricorn, this is your career reading. You may have felt from the Tibetan symbols that the energy went from strength to strength. So perhaps that's how you're feeling at this moment in time. You're going from strength to strength in your career, but you should still be feeling those influences from the eclipses, that new moon eclipse in Taurus, which is all about value, getting a better deal, and getting a reciprocal reward for all the efforts that you've put in, as well as creating healthy boundaries and work ethics, finding that work-life balance when it comes to your career. Also, that full moon eclipse in Scorpio, which is all about releasing blockages, whether it is fear of failure, fear of success even for some, whatever it is that has been blocking your prosperity, you release that and now you're moving forward. You're going to gain major concentration and major focus when it comes to rising up in your career. But let's see what's coming towards you in terms of June. I'm going to get all your cards first before I get an outcome for you. So let us see what happens there. Okay. We have the one who persists, the one who guides, the one who rises up, and the one who nurtures. As I said, I feel you're going from strength to strength. Now, I did do a pre-shuffle for your reading. I do a meditation and a pre-shuffle, and 2 of those cards came out before, and it was the one who persists and the one who rises, okay? We got the Hermit card there for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Capricorn? What do they need to know with regards to their career? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to see? We got the Empress card, and we got the Devil card, so that is your card. Doesn't mean it's evil or there's a blockage. It can also mean you, Capricorn. I'm going to get one more for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Capricorn? What do they need to know? You know what? This is stuck right underneath the money deck, okay? We got a Tower energy. So they want me to go one more. Interesting. Thanks so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. And we've got the Hierophant. Okay, so we will clarify those cards as we get to them to see what that Tower is about. Now, it doesn't mean anything negative. It can mean that you've been going through a period where you feel a little bit stuck in a rut, in that sort of repetitive habit of, you know, getting up in the morning, going to work. You're on repeat cycle. So it can mean that something is breaking up that energy. But we will see what that is. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. We have the 10 of Cups. We've got the Ace of Wands. Whoa. And the outcome energy, quite explosive. We got 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so we got the 4 of Wands, celebration, and we've got the 4 of Discs. That's 4 of Pentacles, stability. So even though we have uncertain circumstances and there's a Tower moment, it's a shocking way that brings prosperity towards you. So we'll see what that is, but let's see what we're focusing on right now. The one who persists. So you're not giving up on a goal or a dream. You've got something in mind that you want to accomplish, whether it is be your own boss, whether it is be an entrepreneur, set up your own business, become CEO of a company, or take the next step in your career, promotion, investment. You've got your eye on the prize, okay? And it says here, perspective, defiant, persistent. You are not giving up on nothing. You are focusing with that laser-like focus, and some of you are going to be cutting yourself off from any distractions in order to work quietly in silence. You may even take a withdrawal from family or friends in order to really intensely focus on a goal or a dream. You're being really independent here, and it will see you towards success. I mean, there's celebration, success, more money coming on in that brings you into a very stable position, even if external circumstances are a little bit unsettling, because of course we're going through an economic sort of shift. I mean, we've been going through those many years, but you know, there's an uncertain period. Now, I did pull a card for everybody for the whole year. I did like a yearly chart for everybody, and each sign pretty much got the Tower in June. Okay, so that tells me there may be a world circumstance that occurs that may shock a lot of people. But Capricorn, you're always the sign that is prepared. So I feel like you are focusing intensely on your career goals, your career path, making sure you're stable, and it's going to bring a lot of prosperity and success. Okay, we got the Hermit energy, so even though you're working really hard, you may feel a little bit isolated, okay, which of course is not, it's not great if you're feeling lonely, but this can also be that in silence or in true withdrawal fashion, you're gaining wisdom, insight within you. The Hermit energy is someone who is gaining enlightenment, but also is mature enough to make the wise decisions. So I feel that's what you're doing in your career. You're making a solid effort to put yourself in a really good position in your career to boss up, okay? You're seeking your happiness. And if you're in a solitary energy, some of you may be trying to like, you know, focus intensely on work to make yourself financially stable, and then you feel like perhaps relationship, partnership, and all of those things come afterwards. But I really feel like you're trying to fulfill yourself, fulfill your needs. Now, the Hermit, with this particular card, there's a bear there, which tells me that you work really hard, you endure a lot, and you're really strong, okay? As I said right at the beginning, that energy from strength to strength. Now, you're also keeping your eye on your vision. As you can see there, the lantern. The lantern is what your passion is burning for, okay? You may have felt recently that your passion for something was a little bit dampened, but you're going to relight that fire on that, and you're still going to be able to obtain a goal or dream or a wish there, because that star energy, you're gaining a major amount of clarity in the month of June, which sees you on the right path to achieve or accomplish whatever it is you're setting out to do. But it requires focus, because the Hermit is intense focus without distraction. So it's like taking a temporary time out. You may have been working really hard, burning the candle at both ends. You may have even taken like some sort of project where you're like intense focus, and then you withdraw and recoup your energy, and then you're on to the next. But this energy, I feel like it is to gain perspective on everything in life so that you can decide what is your next step when it comes to your career. But you're focusing on that 10 of Cups, which is, you know, happy family, being content, you know, having support network, for example. So if you're feeling a little bit like isolated in your career or cut off in some way, with that Four of Wands, that means you're going to find your soul tribe. You're going to, in the month of June, meet a lot of people, either in terms of networking or who work in the same sector as you, that understand your career goals. And I feel like it's going to be a much more enjoyable working period for you. 10 of Cups, as I said, is, as the card actually says there, is harmony. So this is about you being satisfied that you are working really hard and you're building the good life. You're headed towards success, okay? And I feel like you're not waiting for anything. Even though there's you know, the Hermit is like a step back, it's because you're just recouping your energy to work out, okay, where do I go next? Or what do I put my attention on next in terms of my career? But as you can see, that literally looks like an eye there, and there's blossoms there. So it feels like you are keeping your eye on the prize, and you will, there's a lot of personal growth within your career, but also you're going to be blooming. You are literally going to be, I feel like you're going to be spreading your wings or expanding in some way, and you can see it. It's your vision. Your vision is coming to life, okay? We've also got the One Who Guides. Now, I feel this is an external source from you. I feel like there is someone with you. Well, we all have guides, of course, but you are going to see a lot of omens in the next couple of weeks. One to look out for is a wolf's head. They're showing me a wolf's head in the water right now. Now, the wolf's head, I mean, it could be like you go up to a door and you go to knock on a door and you're like, huh, it's got a wolf as a door knocker. Or it could also be that you see someone with a walking stick that has a wolf on it, or you see like a wolf's head on a billboard. The wolf's head, they're just showing me it they're not showing me the body, they're just showing me the wolf's head. So this can also mean independence. I mean, when you think about a wolf, they are a pathfinder. So if there's ever a conundrum in your career, or you are trying to work out what to do next, a wolf is a pathfinder, so you will find your way. But they're showing me the wolf's head as an omen or an indicator, a signifier over the next 4 to 5 weeks, or in June, basically, for you to know that what you've been manifesting is showing up. The universe is delivering this, okay? Because we've got the Magician card, which is something you've been manifesting, or you having a lot of potential to attract this into your life. And then that energy, this card literally says energy, and it's the Ace of Wands. The universe is bestowing it upon you, okay? So just be aware of wolf's head, okay? Now it says here, new path. Oh, wow. So yeah, the wolf is a pathfinder. It says new path, guide, renewal. So this is you powering up your energy and finding direction. But also this could be you deciding to walk a new path, whether it is, you know, looking for a new job, or looking for a promotion, or just even doing something differently, or responding differently to challenging circumstances at work. You're finding a new way of working, okay? I always say this in your readings, working smarter, not harder, because I really feel it connects to your vibe or connects to your energy whenever I tap into it. But I feel like even in uncertain circumstances, you're finding a way to thrive and prosper. And they're really highlighting the bells on this this figure's arm. And I feel like it's time. It's time to activate something, or it's time to take the initiative on something, okay? You may be enterprising and setting up your own business. The Hermit energy could be that you're deciding to go alone and set something up for you, whether it's a new path, or it's a vision, an idea, creative idea, or it could be, you know, that you are having a promotion. It means you get your own office. There's definitely an energy here of you being rewarded for your wisdom, okay, for your hard work, for the dedication that you put into your career. And they're just showing me tangible success, undeniable evidence that your hard work is paying off, because you love what you do. You're putting your whole heart and soul into it, and the 10 of Pentacles is the reward. You're getting top reward, okay? So the Magician card here, it's in this position, which means, you know, sometimes you doubt your skills, you doubt your talent, and your guides want you to be aware you are very good at what you do. You're very talented. Also, you're making really good decisions, shrewd decisions in your career. You're capable of achieving a lot. You have a lot of talent. And the Magician card shows up when it's about your ability to attract what you deserve. But you must recognize and have the confidence within you to know that everything you need within you to accomplish all the goals that you have, it's all there. You don't need anything outside yourself. The Magician card is basically to realize your power, to realize your inner reserve, and that you can attract whatever it is that you need in your world. Now in June, in particular, you're going to align yourself with manifestation in a very, very strong way, because as soon as you think it, it's showing up, okay? This is a very powerful magnetic force that is working for you, not against you, in the month of June. And the Ace of Wands is all about originality. You do things in a very different way. Now this could be a spark of brilliance that you have with an idea, or it could be a new vision that you have, because we've got new path there. Or it could be you seeing your work, whatever it is that you do, in a very new way, where you're enterprising and you're creating new sort of structures, and it really puts you in a path for success. This is a card that connects with major transformation and success, okay? You're being inspired to turn your dreams into reality, and you have what it takes to achieve that, okay? So this could be a new adventure that springs to life, because aces tend to be gifts from the universe. So I feel that there is some sort of gain here, a gain of energy, a gain of taking the initiative, a gain because you can see that you're magnetizing your dreams. So there's going to be an indicator. That wolf's head is definitely a signifier, but something you've been trying to manifest shows up in June for you in the physical realm, okay? You're totally in the flow, and your stamina, your dedication, your hard work is actually showing reward. We've also got the one who rises up, Okay, very important. Empower, uplift, elevate. So you're on the rise. Your star is literally rising, and you can feel it. You know it. You've put your hard work in there, so that tenacity will actually show you that you're not giving up on a goal or a dream. You're staying true to your vision, and like a phoenix, you're rising from the ashes. Okay. But also, you're the sort of person, my beautiful Capricorn, you don't just rise alone. You always find a way of elevating others with you, whether you're inspiring others, perhaps you're thinking about becoming a tutor, or you're a visionary, that's for sure. So you may be actually helping others rise as well, because they're just showing me that you always help others up as much as you want to help yourself. There's enough abundance to go around in this universe. We've also got the one who nurtures. Empathy, gentleness, insight. Your third eye is on fire in the month of June, okay? You can see the future, you can see the vision, and you're activating the vision. This is not just a pipe dream. You're making it come to life, whatever this is, okay? So I feel like this really connects to the Empress energy, which is about you nurturing a goal or dream to harvest time, where you can actually see a creative vision come to life, and you're brimming with potential and possibility. So for some of you, if you're trying to magnetize a new opportunity towards you, whether you've put your career goals out there, or you've put your resume out there to attract another opportunity, you are attracting success, and it is due to your visions, your visualizations. But it's also, it's crossed by the Empress. You literally got the Empress there, which connects to this card, which is all about you working really hard, sowing the seeds, and being capable of achieving that abundance, that reward for all the hard work that you've been putting in over the year. The Empress is like, she sowed the seeds a year ago. She's been nurturing things to term, and now it's time to reap the reward. Also, with the Empress card, this is also about creating healthy structures of working, recognizing that you have a lot of potential in all areas. Whatever you focus on, that is the thing that you will bring to prosperity. So I feel like you're also creating and manifesting for your highest good, where there's a new version of yourself. You're putting yourself and your own needs first, okay? You're not going to work yourself to the bone and get little reward. You're making sure that you've got time for you, okay? This card also invites you to reconnect with nature. So if you're feeling stressed or a little bit bogged down with life at the moment, getting out to nature is important to sort of revitalize your spirits. But the way that you see yourself in the working environment is changing, okay? You are really an attractive proposition when it comes to your workspace. So you're really hardworking, you've got a lot of ingenuity, you've got a lot of talent, a lot of drive, you're very intelligent, you're also very dependable and grounded. You can be relied on for your hard work and your ethic. So I feel you're building pillars of security and structure in your career. Now, we do have the Devil card and we've got the Tower. So I'm going to pull a card on that, because the Devil card can be about drama. It can be also about fear of success, fear of failure. Because we got the Tower there, it can also mean, fear of taking some sort of leap, or some sort of fear of changing things up, because the Tower basically represents prison. Okay, going round and round circles. If you always do the same thing, you're always going to get the same outcome. So if you're stuck in a career path that you feel you're a little bit like unappreciated or unmotivated, or it just doesn't fulfill your needs or your soul anymore, you are settling for second best, okay? There's a complacency here. The butterflies, they're happy to just keep flying around in that tower, until such time as fate intervenes. The lightning bolt tends to represent a sudden moment of clarity, or suddenly there's change, or you need to make a change in order to come out of a comfort zone. So the universe kind of makes life feel a little bit uncomfortable until such time as we make changes. So if you're feeling like you've hit a glass ceiling, or you're feeling like there's no room for you to rise in your career path, you may be making some shocking changes that will make you feel fear, but it makes you realize that it's not as scary once you're in the zone of making it happen. Okay, as you can see, the curtains there sort of say, this is not real, or this fear is not real, this blockage is not real. Sometimes we can get it into our head that we have a limit, or there are limitations, when really there are no limitations. We can go after whatever we truly desire. Of course, we've got to find a way to solutions, to overcome blockages and things like that. So the Devil card basically highlights a blockage. So it can also be your card. Capricorn, experiencing a moment of radical change to come out of a comfort zone and thrive. The Tower energy is basically transformation for your highest good. So I just want to clarify what's going on there for you. Can you please clarify the Devil card and the Tower? We got the Ten of Swords, so something coming to an end. Now this could be you walking away from something. It can mean, say, that you are done at it, you're fed up. You've had a lot of challenge and you're refocused on a new sort of journey. When you get to a Ten of Swords position, it means the only way is up, okay? Because you feel like you're at a point where you're fed up and you want to create something new in your life. The Moon card with this, I mean, these two cards together literally mean the end of fear, or the end of confusion, the end of unhappiness, the end of illusion. Okay, so I feel like you are embracing a new path, whether it is putting a resume out there to see what else is out there for your prosperity, getting more money for what you do, or whether it is you going to your boss and saying, hey, any chance of a promotion, any chance of a raise, whatever it is that you are changing in your career sector, there's success. Okay, you're being elevated, you're being noticed. There is rise here for you, whether it's rise financially or in terms of a new job, raise, promotion, that sort of thing. The Six of Wands indicates victory, recognition, being appreciated for what you do, and getting really good news, stepping into a spotlight, you know, having some sort of triumph or reward in your career sector. I really feel like people are appreciating you or in awe of the career path that you've taken and the success that you're going to achieve if you haven't achieved it already. But this is elevation, okay? As you can see, this figure is risen on a horse above everybody else, okay? So also I feel that is like, for some of you, you're influencing your circumstances and allowing yourself to shine, okay? It can also be that you're helping others to find a way as well. So suddenly there is change in your career, and it may be so sudden that you feel a little bit uncomfortable or out of your depths, okay? But remember, it is all for the highest good. We've got the Hierophant here, which basically means your dedication. Have faith in what you do. Your dedication will pay off. Now, this card is also a card of a mentor, or suddenly you find a mentor or a teacher or someone who gives you some really good advice that helps implement it to your career and helps you elevate. But ultimately, this card is about, you know, people in hierarchical systems noticing and you elevating within those systems. So I feel like it's about having faith that you are headed in the right direction. Yes, there's been some bumps along the way, but you're guiding yourself. You're using your intuition to be prepared for those uncertain moments. Also with the Hierophant, I feel some of you may be called to, if you want to change career sectors or perhaps find a new path within your current sector, even if you stay where you're at, you're like, you know what, Baba, I'm really happy where I'm at, but yeah, there's a bit of a glass ceiling. I can't smash through it right now. I feel like you find a way to either enhance your education or your skill set, adding new skills or strings to your bow in order to sort of, I feel like you're like, how can I put that? Can you please guide me? You're exceeding, thank you so much, I'm truly grateful. You're exceeding other people's expectations. Most importantly, you're exceeding your own, okay? So I feel like this is a catalyst for change that brings a lot of elevation. Also, we got the 10 of discs, 10 of pentacles. As you can see, establishment. So either the establishment, people in positions of power, hierarchy, CEOs, things like that, are noticing you and are elevating you, offering you more money for what you do, or you're establishing yourself as someone independent, or establishing your position as someone who's got a lot of prospects, someone who's got a lot to offer, a lot of potential, someone who adds value to any workplace that they frequent. I feel like there's a lot more money coming towards you for what you do. There's definitely financial reward or wealth on its way for you. Some of you may decide to suddenly leave the family business if you work for your family and go independent, or perhaps you're leaving an independent space in order to work for the family business. It could be vice versa there. But I feel like there's more money wherever you're headed. And I feel this is about you continuing your hard work and being rewarded for it, okay? We've got Four of Wands, which means celebration. So some sort of news is showing up for you in June that is really exciting and is a cause for celebration. But the Four of Wands tends to be a card of preparing for, the big jackpot success. So this is like you hitting a milestone in your career. It's bringing stability, it's bringing harmony, it's bringing reward, and it's bringing feeling like you belong. So this could be you sort of manifesting an opportunity towards you that feels like it's right for you. And it's almost like it clears the path ahead to end up at your final destination or your accomplishment point. A lot of you, for example, are going to be using your creativity in order to gain more money. Some of you may actually have a sudden idea or epiphany for a business or a new project, for example, and you have a desire to create, and it brings a lot of financial reward in there. It could be something that you do from your home space, because the Four of Wands connects to the home space. With that Ten of Pentacles, it can mean something that you do from home earns a lot of money or brings more reward. And we got the Four of Discs there, which is all about stability. You are owning it. You're creating a very strong financial foundation for yourself, but it's more than that. This is about you sort of finding security in your plans and sort of establishing yourself as someone who is really good at what you do. You've got a lot of talent, you've got a lot of smarts, you've got a lot of wisdom, you give really good advice in terms of your career. Make sure you take your own advice as well sometimes. We're all guilty of not doing that. But to have the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Wands, sorry, not the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, this means like you're hitting the jackpot in some area of your career. It brings emotional sort of contentment and financial reward. So a lot of abundance when it comes to your career. But I feel like there's an idea here that has yet to be explored for you, and you're holding true to your vision. I want to say that you may also think about returning to an idea, or because the Four of Wands is a reunion energy, so it could be someone from your past comes and suddenly sort of offers you an opportunity. I'm just going to quickly pull a card on that energy. How's it received? Thank you so much. Ace of Wands in the reverse. So it could be someone that comes towards you with an opportunity. I would be, if it's someone you worked with before, yeah, they're showing it. There's another offer headed your way. It's like you're going to reject the first offer. Yeah. You're going to reject the first offer that comes your way, whether it is from a company or from someone from your past. And you may feel like you lost out on something. You may feel a little bit hard done by, but there's a better opportunity coming your way. And that is the one that brings the abundance. So the Ace of Wands indicates, or perhaps you've already gone through some sort of rejection or some sort of false start on a career path, and you've been feeling a little bit wounded, because basically the Nine of Wands is a wounded warrior, someone who persists, doesn't give up, but something may not have gone your way first, or does not go your way at first, but then you don't give up, and a better offer comes on in, something that aligns with your heart, with your soul, something that you can see yourself totally vibing in. When you get a Page of Cups, this is about being excited about a new offer, so much so that you grab it with both hands, okay? This is also about your purpose. This card connects to your purpose. And we've got the Empress there, which shows it brings a lot of abundance. This is something that perhaps you've been working really hard on for a long time, and finally you're gaining a reward or an indication that you're on track towards success. I mean, we just got a horn beep outside. So this is like people being aware that you've arrived at a destination, or you're arriving at some sort of sweet spot in your career where you're establishing yourself as someone who's very talented, very good at what you do, has a lot to offer. You never give up, and you are dedicated to your goals and dreams, and it brings success. Okay, so I'm just going to get a few extra cards there with regards to any further messages that your guides would like you to be aware of. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Capricorn? We've got the past. Okay, so I mean, it literally says something from your past is coming back. So I mentioned that there, but this may be, we got mechanic. So if something needs fixing, you may well be fixing it. But I always say a watch pot, it never boils, okay? So if you're intensely focused on perfectionism, or you're focused on, you know, when some people, they do something really wonderful and they always feel like it's never right. They're always critiquing themselves and they're like, oh, I could have done better. I could have done better. They're indicating perfectionism just blocks your path. It stops you, prevents you, or delays your path, okay? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Thank you so much. We've got the Artist and we've got Legal, okay? Some of you are going to be signing new contracts, but I'm loving this card. You got Windfall coming on in, financial reward. I mean, the Ten of Pentacles with that card basically highlights that there is more money for you. So we got the Past, and it says something from your past is coming back, perhaps an old job or an unfinished project. Look to the past to understand the future in terms of a lesson, an experience, or an old skill. You could be earning or receiving money from something that you did in the past, okay? We've also got Mechanic, and it says, mend what needs mending. It might be broken, but all is not lost. Consider a career as a mechanic, automotive, or aerospace, or repair technician. I mean, that's pretty precise. That's not going to be everybody. It says you have the ability to easily fix your finances, but a sacrifice may be made, or may have to be made, okay? So I feel like the sacrifice is your hard work, your investment, the effort that you put in there, especially with that Hierophant. We've also got Windfall, and it says you're about to receive a windfall of money or a pay rise. Money is currently in a positive cycle. This is a great time to treat yourself or make that big purchase. So more money coming on in towards you. I mean, I would always say don't spend more than you can afford if you're making a big purchase, of course. We've got the Artist. So something creative that you're really good at is something that's going to be very rewarding, because we got the Magician, the Ace of Wands, and we've got the Ten of Cups along with the Empress. That tells me something creative that you do is worthy of a lot of financial reward. It says focus on finding the beauty in your everyday life. The artist can be a photographer, painter, film, graphic artist, or web designer. Doesn't have to be though, just to let you know. If you can't make a living with your art full-time, start part-time. Just get started. So if there is a goal that you want to accomplish that is close to your heart, but you haven't got the time to start that up, if you're starting up your own business, or and you're trying to do like a 9-to-5 job on the side, you will find a way to sort of get started on the new path, but also spin lots of plates, okay? I do feel like there's lots of money coming towards you in the future. We've also got Legal. So that's also about weighing up your options, and also creative pursuits, perhaps needing legal guidance in some way, maybe setting up contracts or maybe getting advice. It says here you might have to take care of some legal matters relating to your financial issues. I mean, some of you are going to be like focusing on tax, how much tax you'll have to pay on earning a certain amount of money, or you'll be looking at legal bills. It says you could receive money from some kind of legal matter. This is a good time to handle any legal matters involving money. So definitely really positive time when it comes to your career. This figure here is blindfolded, so that's about using your intuition, your instincts. You have very good instincts when it comes to making an opportunity or capitalizing on opportunity in order to get finances. So use those skills that you were given, my beautiful Capricorn. It's no accident that Capricorn tends to sort of rule business ideas and career sectors. So thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Capricorns? What else do they need to know? I release what doesn't serve me. So whether that is fear of failure, fear of rejection, whether it is a blockage to do with feeling like you're not enough, or whether it is perfectionism in your working practices, you're releasing any blockages that have not served you in order to welcome in new abundance. As you can see, it's number 19, which means the Sun card. It's allowing your prosperity to come towards you by releasing any negative thoughts or any sort of negativity around your career. And we've got I am sacred. You're putting your own needs first, okay? And the Hermit is always an energy of going within and recognizing the sacred space. So I feel you will be taking that step back to gain enlightenment in your career for what you do next. Pay close attention to your thought processes and your inner guide. It's number 11. which is the Justice card, which is about you making a major decision in your career that will affect you long term. Your future self will thank you for the decisions you make, but it's also about finding balance and being on the right path. Okay, because the Justice card, of course, is finding a solution to any problem, but number 11 is the life purpose path. So I feel like you're aligning yourself with a goal or a prosperity path, your true calling, and you're going to be very, very well rewarded for it. Okay, I'm just going to get some ruins before I close. Okay, just want to make sure I got 3 there. I'm just going to connect to this energy before I... You know, a lot of signs are getting similar energy. This ruin, I'm just feeling this energy of getting advice or preparing yourself. Yeah, so I mean, a lot of signs are actually getting the same rune. This is Giant, which is about protecting yourself. It's also about, you know, the big dreams, for example, protect your big dreams, but get advice if you feel like you're a bit stuck in a rut. It can also be like, use your intuition to guide you towards any changes. You know, there could be like red flags or warning signs if you feel like things are changing either economically or within your workspace, but it's about using your instinctive energy in order to guide your senses through difficult periods. Okay, that's shown up for you. Also, we've got... Okay, so they're actually showing me a boat right now. I'm not looking at this rune. I want to check out the energy, see if I can hone in the energy. But they're showing me a boat right now, and it's one of those old-fashioned like Viking boats with the sails, and it's like the wind is pushing the sails, so you're moving forward. So I'm going to take a look now. Okay, so this, I mean, this is movement forward. This is also, you know, blessings being sent towards you, you being close to your desires in harmony. Okay, so I guess it could be like you gaining extra motivation, like the wind in your sails sort of thing. You're being pushed forward in some way. And yeah, I can feel this immediately as soon as I touch. This is about potential. It's about freedom. This is the hero ruin. Okay, so this is about you being the hero or the heroine of your own story. And this is about you putting all your efforts in and getting a fair and abundant conclusion. Okay, reaching a milestone even, but having that freedom within your path to rise up. I mean, it's a double X, which connects to the Wheel of Fortune energy. It's like fortune times 2. Okay, so really prosperous time headed your way. You're on the right path, but you may be sort of magnetizing an opportunity that helps you see clearly that you're in your true life's calling. Okay, so I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates in this reading for you. If you'd like to be in with a chance to win a free personal reading, all you have to do is write 5 things down on a piece of paper that you would like to release from your life that are creating blockages, and then find a creative way of releasing it. Whether you go outside and safely do a burning ritual, or whether you rip it up into tiny little pieces and put it in a trash can across town, that's your calling. Just find what resonates with you. And in the comments box below, just put this sentence: I've let it go. Now I'm in the flow, and I'll gravitate towards one lucky subscriber on the 28th of June, and I'll announce the winner's name in a video upload only, okay? Also, if something resonates in this reading, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very, very important for me too. Now, they're also giving me a song. Just out of the blue song. I have not been getting songs really for the career readings, but they just give me a song which is Round, Round, Baby, Round, Round, Like a Record. Oh, they just keep playing that part. So perhaps that's the part that they really want you to focus on. I'm not really sure what the song is about. I have heard this song before, and I think it has come up in a reading before as well. Round, Round. Okay, they've stopped the song now, so I can't really remember what the lyrics was. Round, round, like a record, or something like that. Round, round, like a record, or something like that. Okay, I've got a brain like a sieve sometimes. So that song, either you heard that song recently, or you're about to hear that song after this reading. I mean, The fact that you got the Tower energy, it can mean that you felt like you've just been going round and round and round. You're on repeat, like that work-life habit, like being in a record, and you just feel like something needs to change. There's definitely a positive change, a positive shift coming towards you that is attached to a lot more money, okay? So I'll leave it like that. I hope something resonates. Thank you so much, my beautiful Capricorn. Love and light.